Hi everybody, my name is Jeff Alexis. I am a nationally certified personal trainer / fitness professional. I am also Kettlebell certified as well as TRX certified instructor. In association with the Sports Hit List, we're going to bring something a little bit different to the page. Every day, of course, for those who are on know that we debate sports and things of that nature, but I'm hoping with our association here that I can bring a little more of the fitness end and the wellness end to the page. There's going to be videos coming out. I'm going to show you doing tutorials on different things that you can do in your home workout, especially now in these times with the coronavirus. Definitely can be helpful to anybody who's looking to boost their workouts. One of the first things that I want to talk to people about as it pertains to some of the expertise that I have in the fitness field is a little piece of equipment known as the kettlebell. Very space efficient, great if you're somebody who lives in a small apartment and still wants to get a good workout in. I just want to do a quick tutorial on, most importantly, the safety or the precautions to be taken so that you can be safe while you're doing your exercise. A lot of people know the kettlebell because they do the swing, they do this swing here. One of the things you want to make sure of when you're doing something, when you're doing a swing like that, is you shouldn't be in a squat position. You don't want to be here. What you want to do is bring the kettlebell halfway forward, up, and push it back with your hips. It's a hip dominant exercise. So that's one of the big things that I see a lot of people doing when they're in the gym. I used to do it myself before I actually took my level 1 certification class. What you want to make sure of also when you're holding it is you don't want to hold it where it's putting pressure on your wrist. As you can see, my wrist is being bent back here, and you don't want that while you're doing this. What you do want, and I'll come in a little bit closer, is you want it to be at an angle. So when I'm holding it here, as you can see right now, I'm holding it back, putting a lot of pressure on my wrist. But when I adjust it, you want it to go across your hand. There's 2 reasons for that. Number 1 is your wrist is no longer bent back. You're not putting a lot of pressure on your wrist. And second, it makes it a lot easier to maneuver when you're doing various movements. So I'm going to show you real quick. As an example, I'm going to do an overhead press with it. So I'm going to use my hand. I'm going to bring it to, as we call, front rack position. As you can see now, my wrist is not bent, and I'm resting it on my forearm. And now I can very simply come up overhead and do a overhead shoulder press. As you can see, the whole time, my wrist, hold on a second here. My wrist is not bent. And the other big thing is, you don't want to put all the pressure on the back of your wrist. A lot of guys who are doing cleans and jerks and overhead snatches and things of that nature, you have this piece of metal here, this heavy piece of metal hitting the back of your hand multiple times. You're either going to be very sore, or in the case of some people who are a little more fair-skinned, get a huge red knot, huge red spot there because of the number of times that it hits. So if I'm doing a clean as an example, and I don't do it the right way, it jumps over and it hits my wrist. If you have that happen enough times, it hurts like hell. So just want to show you some basic tutorial on how to use the kettlebell. You can use it for a million things. You can use it for your squats. You go sideways. You can use it for your squats. You can use it for the swings that I just showed you. 2 hands, or you can go alternate hand. You can just go single hand if you want, and then at a certain point, you switch. Now, when you're doing either like a swing, like a one-handed swing, you don't change at the bottom, you change at the top. So if I'm coming here, I switch at the top. If you're doing anything related to where it's going to the ground, if you're doing anything, there's 2 different ones. There's the ones where you're doing the swings and you catch it at the top, and then you bring it down, you bring the momentum with you. Or if you want to switch, for instance, like if I want to go back to my overhead press, I don't switch at the top here, near here, because it could fall, and you don't want that landing either on the ground, it makes a loud noise, or on your foot for that matter. So if I'm done with my overhead press, I bring it down to the bottom, and I switch at the bottom. That way, if it slips, it's got a shorter way to go versus chest level, when you're in the front rack position, and then you've got all that weight going down. So just something real quick for you guys to take into your workouts when you do them at home. Like I said before, we're all kind of messed up here because the gyms are closed and probably won't be open again until about May. So you want to find a different way to keep yourself going and not losing your sanity, all right? Please, I hope this video helps you out. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.